Thank you, parents and students, for being here at our Academic Success Celebration of 2011. You can continue eating through the program. It will be very informal, but at this time we would want you to stand for the presentation of colors. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Courtney Cupola and the Texas Pledge by Catalina Lopez Jelston.
To the guard, halt, left, haste, halt. Halt! Present arms.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. Halt.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Halt. Forward. March. Right. Haste. Forward. March.
Thank you. You may be seated. I would like to thank all of you for coming for tonight's presentation. But before we get started, I do want to recognize some of our visitors here from our board and some of our district personnel. I'll start with our board president, Mrs. Verna Young. Our vice president, Mrs. Jerry Fleurier. Our board member, Greg Powers. Our superintendent of schools, Dr. Steve Flores. Our speaker for tonight, Jose Cruz Jr. And of course, our principal, Dr. Joe Rodriguez. I'd also like to acknowledge two of our district personnel, Mr. Santiago Villanueva. He is our Director of Advanced Academic Service, and Mrs. Sandra Tovar. She's the Director of Guidance and Counseling. Don't know if she's here. A couple of our teaching staff, Mr. Keeler, there he is, and Mr. Moncevalles. Where are you, Mr. Moncevalles? There he is. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and pass the podium over to our principal, Dr. Jose Rodriguez.
Welcome. I'm going to start off with a quick story. There is a story of a young but earnest Zen student who approached his teacher and asked the master, "If I work very hard and diligently, how long will it take for me to find Zen?" The master thought about this, then replied, 10 years. The student then said, "But what if I work very, very hard and really apply myself to learn fast? How long then?" Replied the master, "Well, 20 years. "But if I really, really work at it, how long then?" asked the student. 30 years, replied the master. "But I do not understand," said the disappointed student. "At each time that I say I will work harder, you say it will take me longer. Why do you say that?" Replied the master, "When you have one eye on the goal, you only have one eye on the path." I welcome you all with that story because as I was reading the story, it highlights what the students that are sitting in this room have done. They've kept one eye on the goal and they've kept one eye on the path. It is important for me as a principal to be speaking to the students and to welcome the parents, that everybody understand that that concept is critical as you all move from either being a freshman to sophomore, sophomore to junior, or junior to a senior. So on behalf of everyone here at Harlingen High School South, I just want to say that students, please keep up the hard work as you continue through your high school career, and always know that we're here to support you and we are extremely proud of all your accomplishments. Thank you very much.
I want to echo and welcome each of you here tonight. I think it's a very important event. I think that anytime we get to honor academic scholars, it's an event that is worthy of not only parent participation, but our students' participation. So I just want to welcome you to this wonderful evening, and what a wonderful designation for you and your child. Because really, you know, I spoke yesterday to seniors at the Texas Scholars Banquet, and they don't realize that in 1999, they entered kindergarten. And now in 2011, they are graduating. They never thought that in 2.5 weeks, they did not think that that point in the road would ever get here. And then I asked them before I walked in, I said, "So how were your 4 years of high school? Were they fast?" 2 of them said they were a blur. 1 of them says, "I cannot believe that in 4 months, I'll be leaving not only the Valley and not only the state of Texas, but enter into a new state, basically a new frontier. And I cannot believe how fast it went." So as I welcome you here tonight, I also want you to know that your road, as you work hard, as Dr. Rodriguez points out, as you work hard, you will determine that education is a great equalizer. A great equalizer. You live in the best country in the entire world, and you are in the most strategic point in the entire United States of America. And you might ask, what do you mean? We're in the lower Rio Grande Valley. Well, see, that's exactly why. You're at the most strategic point, most strategic place, and the most strategic time in our nation's history. Because the future of our country is dependent upon how well we are educated here so that other models are replicated throughout the United States. See, I'm not the guest speaker, but I get excited about education. I get excited about the opportunities, because you see, my mom had a 3rd grade education. My dad did a little better. He had a 6th grade education. But today I stand before you as a PhD from the University of Texas, and do not take that as, oh, he's bragging. Take that as, if that man can do it, and he can do it at the University of Texas, the finest institution in the entire world, that's for my Aggie friends, then anybody can do that. Anybody, and I want students to say that and be able to do that. So again, it's going to be a blur. It's fast, and I want to have the freshmen. Freshmen, please stand right now. I want to see who you are. Freshmen, and stay standing. Because some of you probably thought, I'd never get to high school, and now you have finished your 9th grade year. And I spoke to every single freshman in the district, and I said to them that the race begins now. And if you want to be in a top 10 billboard, which by the way, next week we unveil around the city our top 10 students at Harlingen High School South, Harlingen High School, and early college. I said, you must start this race now. And so freshmen, what I want you to know is if you look around, there's going to be about 65 of you. And if that means that you want to be in the top 10 poster and board and whatever that means 55 of you will be seated. and only 10 will remain. You see, the 10 that will remain will be those that took it the most serious and understood that there are possibilities beyond belief. So you may be seated now, and I'm so commended, I'm so proud that you hopefully listened, and some of you maybe 5 today, 55 tomorrow, but 4 years from now, you may be number 1 in the class. Sophomores, where are my sophomores? Please stand. Sophomores, please stand. Now you've gone 2 years through the school, and now you realize that 2 years, if this is the point you are right now, at the midpoint of your high school career. So as fast as it went, it will go even faster beginning tomorrow. And you now know that there are, from 650, the sad thing about Texas and public schools, and I am one who says that one dropout is one too many. I will tell you there were more in your freshman class. Where were the others, and where are they? We hope we can find them. We hope that they can come join you some point in time in graduation. So you are to be commended for your second year, and you also will understand the importance of this education. You have done so well. So you may be seated. You may be seated. Juniors, please stand. Juniors. And as I look, I know many of the juniors out there because I have a son who's a junior, but he is not here tonight. Why? Because freshman, he did not believe me when I said the freshman year is the strongest indicator for future success. So he's trying to catch up, but there is no doubt in my mind that he's going to give it a good shot, but he may not get to that top 10. Parents, what I want to tell you, and remain standing, these are the students right here that if they do this again next year, their senior year, they are automatically admitted into any state institution, public state institution. And not only that, but if one graduates the valedictorian, one of these, they will have their state tuition paid for. I share that because public schools get to do that. Private schools do not. The top 10% applies here. At the University of Texas, it's actually the top 8.6% because there's 52,000 students and 26,000 freshmen. So you see, the competition gets higher. It doesn't go away, but you get a chance to do the things that you want to do. So you may be seated, and I want to see a year from now 10 of you on that billboard. Now, the last group I want to honor are the parents. Parents, please stand so that we can all clap for you because you are the support group for what made this group. Remain standing, parents, and take pride in knowing that your students not only have started well, but it is your responsibility to make sure they end well. Because it doesn't matter how you start the race. Many people don't remember that. They do remember how you finish the race. So parents, continue being that support, continue being the group that they can go to, continue to push your child, and continue to have them understand that education can allow someone like me to be before you as your superintendent. So when I stand before you as superintendent, I do so humbly, but never forget I do so proudly. So thank you so much and welcome to tonight's event. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rodriguez and Dr. Flores. Tonight's speaker is Jose Cruz Jr. He is an 18-year veteran in higher education administration, currently serving as the Vice President for Information Services and Planning for South Texas College. An expert in a variety of subject areas, he has presented at conferences and workshops across the nation on topics such as organizational leadership, appreciative inquiry, emotional intelligence, strategic planning, research and analysis, and information technology. He also serves on the board of directors of the National Hispanic Institute and spends his weekends as a Texas Department Criminal Justice chaplaincy volunteer at the Segovia State Prison in Edinburgh. Mr. Cruz is credited with assisting STC to become one of the fastest growing and most innovative community colleges in the nation. enrolling more than 29,000 students, including 9,000 dual enrollment high school students, and graduating over 16,000 students who have gone on to either enter the workforce or transfer to universities like UT, Texas A&M, Yale, Stanford, and many others. Mr. Cruz is a Valley native raised in Mission, Texas, and a graduate of Mission High School. He holds a BBA and an MBA from the University of Texas Pan American and is presently working on his doctorate in higher education leadership at North Central University. He and his wife, Patricia Sotelo, live in McAllen. Please join me in welcoming Jose Cruz.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Firstly, let me thank Dr. Flores for a very passionate speech. I think you're very lucky to have leadership like this at your institution, like the board of trustees that are sitting here, like Dr. Rodriguez, like Dr. Flores. It's passion like this at the leadership that makes institutions like Harlingen Independent School District so successful. It starts at the top. And so I'm very glad to see the amount of passion and commitment, especially to see all of the trustees that are here tonight. Thank you. I'm privileged to be here. And I want to thank all of you for being here. And I sincerely mean that when I say thank you. We're facing some tough times. We're facing some serious fiscal issues. We're facing divisiveness at times. If you watch the news, it can seem rather negative. Personally, I like turning off the news more often than I should, perhaps, because I'd rather stay a little positive. But I was reminded of another Zen story, as Dr. Rodriguez was sharing his story, of another Zen student who had decided to commit himself to meditation, the way Zen students and Zen masters do, and after about a year of sitting, he decided that really it wasn't for him. And so he got up and walked over to his Zen master and said, "Master, this really isn't for me. I'd like to leave." And the master said, "Okay." And that was it. So as the student turned around to walk out the front door, the master said, "Stop. You can't go out that door." So the student looked around and saw the kitchen door to the side and began walking toward the kitchen door. And the master again said, "Stop. That door's not for you either." And so the student looked around and he saw the small trap door that is sometimes used for the serving of tea, which is a very common Japanese tradition. And he thought, well, I don't see any other doors. Maybe that's where the students who fail go through. I'm going to go through that door. And he started walking to the small doorway on the side, and the master said, "Stop. That door isn't for you either." And so the student stopped and looked around and turned to the master and said, "Master, there aren't any more doors." And the master said, "Then sit down." The moral of the story is there are realities that we sometimes cannot get beyond, and we have to work through them. Right now, one of those realities is we don't see enough students graduate from high school. And of the ones who do graduate from high school, very few of them go on to college. But this nation, this state, and the Rio Grande Valley need education. They need graduates to continue on to college, past high school, into college, complete college, and contribute to society. And that's why I want to thank you. I'm thanking you because you represent the ones that will carry this region forward. Everybody was thanking me for being here. I'm privileged to be here. I'm privileged because I get to stand in front of the future, the brightest future that we have. In another 30, 40, 50 years, most of us will be gone. It will be up to you to lead this nation, this state, and this region. Education is so important. So few people take advantage of it. It's up to you. And what does it require? Well, much like Dr. Rodriguez said, one eye on the goal and one eye on the path. And as my story illustrated, the accepting of the challenge and the responsibility that's before you, and sitting down and getting to work. Education isn't easy. It comes hard. When you move on to college, there will be challenges. But let me share this secret with you as an administrator at a nearby college. Those colleges and universities, the public and the private, the large and the small, the distant and the close, they exist for you. They exist to serve you. And those people would not be there if you chose not to attend. So here's my advice to the future graduates of Harlingen High School South, my advice to future college students, whether you attend South Texas College or UT Pan Am or UT Austin or Stanford or Yale. Finish with dignity. Finish with your eye on the prize. Never lose focus on the fact that your education is up to you, that the quality of your education is in your hands, and that the quality of your education in the college that you attend is also in your hands. And when you do go and visit these colleges, and when they come and visit you, and especially for those of you in the sophomore and junior year, they should already be knocking on your doors and contacting you. It is up to you to ask the right questions, to challenge them, to provide you with the education that you know you deserve. Because all of us up here know you deserve the best of education. Those institutions exist for you. Demand the best of them. There's a saying, a popular saying that goes around, it's called conventional wisdom. It says, take your time to choose what you want to do with your life. To an extent, that's true. But reality changes. In many ways, you're being pressured more and more to choose what your path will be. And if you don't, your path will be chosen for you. Don't let someone else choose that path. Especially all of you here tonight representing the best of Harlingen High School South. Choose the path that you want to take and then stick with it. Research shows that the students who are the most successful in high school, in college, and in life, having the greatest income, and more importantly, the greatest quality of life and a satisfactory life, are those who chose what they wanted and envisioned it with great detail and then pursued it without setting it aside, without resting for a moment, without listening to the naysayers. And by the way, there will be naysayers. They didn't listen to them. They kept on their course, and they moved forward. They knew exactly what they wanted. You're young. Take some time right now to think through what you want to do, where you want to be, how you want to live, and what you want your life to be, and how you want to contribute back to the society, to the community, to the families, and the others who are here, how you can choose to contribute back to them. But make the choice by the time you graduate, because it will be expected of you. And as I said, once you enter those institutions, those colleges, demand the best. Ask the questions. Challenge the recruiters. Challenge your faculty. And ensure you have the right education. And by the way, I'm not harping on college because I work for a college. I work for a college because I'm passionate about college, because I'm passionate about education, just like your superintendent. I'm passionate to see people make the best of their lives. There's a vision that we share at South Texas College. It says, a better quality of life for our communities. It's why we do what we do. We want your lives to be better than the lives that came before you. And we want your lives to be of such a quality that you're able to contribute to others in greater ways than we could ever imagine. So here's my other piece of advice. Imagine greater. Whatever you're imagining now of what your life could be, imagine greater. If you're imagining what life might be in the future for you, imagine greater. if you're imagining how you might be able to contribute to society, to this nation, with an expertise, with a skill, with a contribution, imagine greater. Because if anyone can accomplish it, it's you. It's why you're here in this room. It's why we're honoring you tonight. And take a moment right now to this. I'm talking to the students now. Take a look now at your parents. Turn and look at them. Or your family member, whoever is here with you. Yeah, you're going to chuckle. You have to look at them all the time, right? But here's what I want you to do. There's a little voice in your head that's always thinking things. Right now it's thinking, when am I going to get out of here? There's a really good YouTube video I want to go watch when I get home. I want you to just quiet that voice for a moment and be right here. Just be right here. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the air going in and out of your lungs and look at your parents. They have given so much for you to be here. They've contributed so much for you to be here. Ask yourself, how am I going to give back to them with the rest of my life? What should the rest of my life look like as a tribute to them? As a tribute to your teachers, your counselors, those who have committed their lives to you. That's my third piece of advice. One of the things that makes life worth living are the people in our lives. So never forget them. You may go as far away as Stanford, as Yale, somewhere in California. I don't know where you're going to go to college, and by the way, I expect all of you to go. But wherever you go, remember your family, remember your community, remember everything that we've done for you, and honor that. So those are the lessons I have for you tonight. Imagine greater. Remember your community. Don't give up. Expect the best. Fight for the best. Demand the best. Your life is in your hands. The new reality is, it's up to you. And so my challenge to you is to live up to that. And I know you can do it. Why? Again, because you're here. There are many who aren't here. But you were chosen to be here because of your achievements. You're not here out of luck. You're not here because your name was drawn out of a hat. You're here because you've earned it. Continue to earn it. Continue to earn it. Always be earning the honor of being in a place like this. And stop once in a while and take that breath and feel it fill your lungs and look at your family and your parents and your friends and recognize that what you do not only for yourself but for everyone around you. And then walk into whatever college campus or high school campus you may be and demand the best education they can give you. One of the things I enjoy doing is teaching. I'm an administrator at the college, but for stress relief, I teach a class because I enjoy teaching. You need to find what is passionate for you. Find what you enjoy doing. Find what brings you life and pursue it. It'll guide you to what your life will be and should be. Trust that and move forward with that. It won't let you down. It'll seem like it at times, but it won't let you down. And by the way, while I'm up here, I'll share one other secret with you about college. It's something I share with my students on the first day of every class. Something will happen during your time, either here or at college. Something will happen that will cause you to stop, to doubt, to question, to make a decision about whether you should continue on this journey that you've started as a scholar and as an education scholar and as a future college student or as a college student in the future. Something will happen, a life-changing event a tragedy, a choice, a mistake, something will happen. When that event comes, remember what I suggested you do. Stop. Take a breath. Feel it fill your lungs, and be right there in the moment, and remember why you are there, and don't give up. I share that story with my class on the first day because I may start with a certain number, but I end with probably half. And the classes that start aren't always the classes that finish. But the ones who persevere, the ones who continue, the ones who finish and earn the education that they have fought so hard for, are the ones who never lost sight of their goals while keeping their feet firmly on the path that was before them. Something will happen. And when it does, remember why you are doing what you're doing, why you demanded what you demanded, why you chose to do what you chose to do, and why you're at the institution you chose to attend. And stick with it. Stick with it. Because in the end, very few unfortunately finish. And I don't want this group to be one of those. I want to see I'm not kidding, I want to see everyone in this room, freshman, sophomore, and junior, finish and go to college, finish college, and live the best life that you could possibly live in the way that you choose to live it. And that's a message that every college will try to share with you as best they can. Here was my chance to share it with you. So again, thank you for letting me be here. It's an honor to be here. It's a privilege to be in front of such a promising group of young people. And I wish you all the best. May your life go well. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Cruz, for those words of wisdom. Here's a little something just to say thank you for being here with our students.
I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Let's give him another round of applause. Thank you. Okay, at this time, I would like to recognize our counseling staff because you are going to know your counselors. If you don't know them, you need to get to know them very well. We have Valerie Cortez. Just kind of wave over here. We have Maria Fuentes. Ms. Sylvia Gamboa, she's over here. Mr. Joe Martinez. Ms. Yolanda Martinez. Ms. Elizabeth Perez. Mr. Max Salinas. Ms. Yvette Zamorano. And Mr. Cipriano Zuriga. And I'm Diana Young. Thank you. Okay, at this time, we're going to go ahead and start the presentation. We're going to start with our freshman class. Catherine Morgan Allen. Denise Elizabeth Andrade. Bianca Nicoletta Badusco. Brandon Jordan Balboa. Tristan Barrera. Julia Celine Cano. Eluid Cardenas Jr. Sabrina Christine Celis. Rhoda May de Jesus. Kristen Amber Dove. Joshua Paul Elizondo. Maricruz Espinosa. Manuel Alejandro Flores. Natalia Marina Gallaga. Cassandra Judith Garcia. Efraín Garza Jr. Alan Patrick Gregorio. Jeffrey Allen Guavera. Brandon Marshall Hawkins. Alonda Iraíz Herrera. Patsy Yanet Ibarra Flores. Andrea Joy Johnson. Carlos Andrew Lopez. Alexia Areli Martinez. Graciela Irene Martinez. Magali Martinez. Teodoro Alexander Mendez. Mariah Serene Noyola. Daniel Anthony Perales. Elisa Marie Perales. Adelina Cecilia Ramírez. Brandon Rodriguez. Adam Mitchell Rudd. Excuse me. Jonathan Lee Reese. Rachel Russick. Angelica Danielle Sanchez. Guillermo Tamés. Priscilla Ong Tran. Cassandra Elaine Villarreal. And Vanessa Alexandria Zamora. Okay, they are your top 10% in the freshman class. Okay, Raymond Arispe Jr.
Congratulations.
Crystal Carol Bradley.
Congratulations.
Reuben Scott Britton.
Congratulations, Shirley.
Jerry Campos.
Gary, congratulations.
Sherry De La Rosa. Justin Dionisio de León. Alejandra Ariel Estrada. Devin Patrick Fierro. Manuel Johanny Garcia. Samantha Garcia. Adolfo Gonzalez III. Jacob Gonzalez. Victoria Marie Gonzalez. Eleni Brianna Hernandez. Catherine May Holder. Devin James Kyrell. Catherine Noel Lewis. Sophia Isabel Lopez Gelston. Alexandra Rose Margulies. Ida Martinez. Jesus Pedro Martinez. Patrick McCullum. Kelly Lauren McLean.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jennifer Marie Mendez.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
Monica Perez. Catherine Perkins. Caitlin Grace Peters. Joseph Henry Rayner IV.
Joseph, congratulations.
Jacqueline Danielle Robles. Alejo Salazar III. Todd Lewis Seymour.
Congratulations.
Nancy Elena Tapia Munoz.
Congratulations. Nice job.
Ashley Taylor Wallace.
Congratulations.
Matthew Sean Waters.
Congratulations. You worked hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our sophomore top 10%. Abigail Ashley Adams. Amanda Marie Aguirre.
Now, is this your third year?
Rachel Anderson.
Congratulations.
Stephanie Arvizu.
Stephanie, congratulations.
Monica Estela Barrera.
Monica, nice job.
Anne Rapunzel Cruz.
Congratulations. Nice job.
Caitlin Lee Fox.
Caitlin, congratulations.
Felicia Garza.
Congratulations. Now, is this your third year? Yes.
Amy Gonzalez.
Congratulations.
Elijah Logan Hirschman.
Congratulations. Good-
Bennett Walter Holder.
Congratulations. Good job.
Marshall Anton Irby.
Congratulations.
Courtney Ann Cupola. Garrett Thomas Cupola.
Congratulations.
Jesse Danielle Lillard.
Congratulations. Good job.
Catalina Adela Lopez Gelston.
Congratulations.
Jacob Samuel Lozano.
Jacob, you look real sharp. Congratulations.
Andrew Michael Mulder.
Congratulations.
Robin K. Montevalles. Darlene Ortega.
Congratulations.
Kevin Joel Palapati.
Kevin, congratulations.
Darren Parsons.
Congratulations.
Carlos Antonio Perez.
Carlos, congratulations. Good job.
William Cody Roberts.
Congratulations, sir. Good job.
Eric Thomas Rudd.
Congratulations. Good job.
Shelley Gansantan. and Adriana Anis Torres. Ladies and gentlemen, our junior top 10% students.